Hello there, universe. It is Spaceboot1. That's my internet code name, and we're back with you playing a little bit of Minecraft. So I've discovered that I had enough iron in my inventory to make myself an anvil. So there it is, and here's a nice little space for it right there. Yep. And remember this, I found a book. Oh, actually, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to repair this bow to full repair. And then this should work. That's nice. It only costs 6 levels to enchant infinity. So that's handy because I've only collected 3 arrows so far in this world. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So the other thing I need to do is this pickaxe, I have an extra one. I need an extra shovel and axe, so I'll do that real quick. A shovel, an axe, and a shovel. I have upgraded to 1.5.1, which is supposed to improve performance, but at the same time the computer's not the best, so we'll just have to make do with whatever we can do. The other thing I've noticed is all of my armor is quite a bit worn out. So I don't actually have any more leather on me, so I'll make whatever iron armor I can. Boots, and I can do pants. Yeah, I think I've got enough for a full suit. Not going to have too much extra to make spare picks and such, but yeah. The point for now, though, is that I'm going on an exploration trip, so I'm going to want a good deal of armor. My sword is fully repaired, so that's good. I have stacks of blocks here. 3 stacks. I probably, I always bring cobblestone. I probably don't need it. It's a thing I don't really need to bring. I only really need a falling block like gravel or sand, and something to build with like dirt, because I never actually build with the cobblestone. I don't really need this wheat either, because I'm not planning on feeding any animals. But I want a crafting table and a bed. Okay, I think I'm ready. So today's expedition, let's see if we haven't waited too long into the morning to start. Where's the sun? Oh, it's almost noon. Wow. Yeah, we sure procrastinated quite a bit. I don't know if you've seen this building yet. This is my, I built this all like without recording it because it was kind of boring and I threw it up rather quickly. I know it's a fairly ugly structure. I tried doing a few flourishes like this corner thing. Yeah, I didn't bring my cobblestone with me, so I can't change it. But I think it still doesn't quite look the way I want it to look. And I'm not sure if I want to enclose this part because I'm not really using it. But it also doesn't look great just being an open courtyard. Maybe I'll put some flowers in here or something like that. I don't know how much I want for flowers though, because this is like, spider dungeon, so it should look a little bit sinister. Maybe I'll get some, like once I harvest some more iron, I will add iron bars to it or something. See, this is back at spawn again, where I entered the world, and I will enter again if I die without having a bed to spawn at again. So now we're going east. We're going to go see what's to the east. Now I know this mountain range here on my right, or to the south, it is surrounded itself by water, by ocean. So I'm imagining, I haven't actually trekked this way yet in this world. I wanted to take the camera with me and see what sort of vistas I encounter. But I'm suspecting, yeah, I suspected I would run into ocean sooner than later. So there's the ocean. And I can even see my structures from the shore here, well, this cliff that I'm standing on. So there's not much to this mountain biome, but what I was thinking is probably right in the middle between like my plain structures and the ocean, probably somewhere in the middle, that's where I can build a mine shaft to go all the way down to diamond level. Sometimes in other worlds what I've done is I've put a mine shaft in the side of a hill, so I might try like right there. But before I do that, I wanted to kind of explore this coastline just a little bit. Do I have lots of food? I have 56 bread, so that's plenty for a nice exploration. Okay, this is interesting. We've got a nice point, like pointing out into the ocean here. I think there's probably more mountain biome over there, if that's not an island. Well, maybe I should take a boat to explore all this. Oh, this is weird. Look at this. I don't know why that's that way. Might be the edge of a chunk. Yeah, well, it is strange. Well, I brought crafting benches with me, or a crafting bench. I have lots of wood, so I can make another one if I need to. And we'll see, because I think this is just a bay, is what this will turn out to be. Yeah, there's lots of, bays and points, and oh, look at this. I didn't even see this half from that point there. It's kind of a bigger bay, is what it looks like. Okay, so we have some sheep in the hills. Oh, it really comes around. Really? Because I can see my cliffs on that side, but I'm suspecting it will veer to the north again, this coastline. That's my suspicion. I don't know why I feel that. Like, I don't actually have data to back it up. So it's veering north. It may come around like another point again this way. But I'm thinking that the trend is to the north east-ish. Here we go. I think I'm basically going along with the trend, but yeah, it may deviate. I wonder if I should have a sleep. And eventually I'm going to get out, like past this mountain biome, and I'm curious as to what I will discover at the other end of it. What sort of biome might be there. I think I've seen swamps and definitely jungle and plains so far. Okay, this is looking pretty cool. I think it's about time to take a break from. Well, the thing is, sea travel is fairly safe at night as long as you don't get too close to the shore. But just to be safe, we'll take a nap. I don't know if that's really fair, like the way Minecraft has it set up, that you can just take a nap in the middle of like you don't need to build a house around it or anything, as long as you go to sleep before monsters spawn. Apparently the fact that you're asleep prevents them from spawning all night, but I guess that's just how it goes. They used to have a different mechanic for monster spawning, but I guess that didn't work for whatever reason. It was odd and awkward when there was a double door would turn into like it wouldn't be safe because the game wouldn't read the door facing the wrong way as a proper door. But I mean, that should have been easy enough to fix by itself. Just have the game read things better. Okay. Oh, we have a desert. Oh, I'm glad for this. Okay. I think I'm going to stop for a second in the desert, because I kind of want to pick up some cactuses. Yeah. Here we go. Cool. Now, to start a proper cactus farm, I only really need like one cactus. I don't want to deprive the entire desert of its cactuses, though. Okay. Now, just for fun, I think the route I'm going to take home, I'm going to try going through these mountains a little bit. Oh, maybe I should sail down this river. No, I'll just walk down it, because rivers in the mountains tend to end up in places that are not really navigable. But let's just see. Yeah, see, it just ends right there, but that's okay. Wow. Okay. And yeah, mountains always, of course, are tough to navigate because there's cliffs and things. Fortunately, right now I'm not attempting to map it, so that's always the really annoying thing when you have a map in your hand and you're trying to walk around mountains. It's very difficult. We got some caves here. Nice big tree. I wonder if big trees generate like at the very tops of these mountains. That would seem odd because you kind of expect trees to be smaller when they're higher elevation, but I guess realistically this isn't that high. Like, these mountains, the highest they get is like 64 meters above sea level, which is basically nothing. Well, not basically nothing. I mean, I'm sure it has an effect, but yeah. So we're just looking at very cool formations. I wish there was less of this lighting stuff, but what are you gonna do? So yeah, next I'm just trying to get home after this. This way I ought to eventually encounter the jungle again. Yeah, there it is. And I may have actually been this far. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think I did anything here though, but yeah, I believe I've been here before. And then so straight south will be kind of home-ish area. Yeah, I remember this lake. This lake being a place where I had to decide whether I was going to swim across. And we got another one of these unupdated water. And there's a creeper in there. Oh, and a skeleton. I'm gonna stay away from him. I haven't tried out my new bow. Maybe I should. So pretty close to home again. I think oops. I've been, even when I'm not carrying a map, I guess sometimes I fall in a hole. Lucky that was not too big of a hole. I think this is my river too, right? Probably. I'm a little bit curious where it goes. I think it just goes in a circle. Circular river. Well, not exactly circular, but close to circular. I'm not sure if the end I'm following right now, I think this leads home, and the other end, like, it does a nice, very wide bend, and I think that's it again there, or maybe that's a lake, but it basically comes around like that, I think. We'll see. I'm not sure what's going to happen to it right here. Just in a few moments, we'll find out. And yeah, I think this becomes Spaceboot1's river. Yeah, I really like that there's a river that empties into the ocean, like so close to my spawn, because that's like, you know, that's where cities are built. That's a great place for cities. So I think this would be a good place to well, what I should do is work on getting some villagers out here in this area, because I think this would be a good place to have like civilized and like teeming with docks and buildings and things like that. Make a real cool city out of this area. I've already kind of like that flat area would be great for, I don't know, some buildings and stuff, but I've done a farm there, but I can move the farm. But there's all this flat area that can be either farmed or, you know, built up with buildings. Yeah, definitely good stuff. Okay, so yeah, what have I what did I get by going on that trip? Well, not a lot. I mean, I did pick up some cactus to start a cactus farm, and you know, I might as well plant them just to have them growing. We'll go one there, and you know, they can grow at their own leisure. I'm not too like into growing cactuses all at once, so that's alright. The other thing I want to do, though, is figure out a place for a decent mine, and I think that's going to be, like I was saying before, it's going to be in the mountains, as much sort of towards the middle as I can get it. It'd be nice to have it like kind of next to a stream or something, but there's not really too many streams around here. Is this a lake or what is this? Oh, this is a cave. Okay, so we have a a cave ready to go. We have another one right there. I think what I want to do is dig into this hillside. Okay, but I'm gonna need to throw down a bed. Oop, there. And I'm gonna put a torch up here too. Okay, so I found my location, but I think that's enough for now, so I'll say goodnight.